back to the channel. This week we will be doing a review of Fight Club by Chuck Palahniuk. Like my last Foul Twins video, it's going to be a bit more rambling, as I did take notes, but I didn't do extensive notes for this book, so let's get into the review. Overall, I absolutely enjoy this book. I think the book has a lot of interesting things to say as far as human connection, because I really enjoyed how the narrator needed to be in those support groups to actually feel better, and especially at the end of the book, I'm not going to spoil anything, but a lot of the connections that he made in those support groups come back and help him after what happens throughout the book. So I think Chuck Palahniuk did a really good job at showing that human connection is important, and we really need to have a connection with people to help us through things. And I think this book is a very good example of that idea. The book also does a really good job at showing us the dangers of a super charismatic leader like Tyler, and the effects of his ideology can have on people that are looking for a cause, because everyone sort of flocks to Tyler because he's super charismatic, and he basically says, I will bring you into this plan and you will feel like you're part of something. And this book does show the dangers of that ideology. As Project Mayhem starts to ramp up and everything starts to really come to a head, we end up understanding the scope of what Project Mayhem is. We really start to see the danger of Tyler Durden and the type of ideology that Tyler was pushing. One of the more interesting things Tyler brings up in the book is the fact that he believes society has lost its way as we've become so obsessed with materialistic goods and just being obsessed to be catered to. Just a general dislike of the materialistic society that we've become. And on a certain level, he's not entirely wrong, but he goes about it in the most insane way possible after making a group around himself that believes in his ideology and is willing to do whatever he says. It's insane just how much he's able to get these people to do and how charismatic he needs to be able to pull something like this off. In a way, he's not entirely wrong, but he's going about it in the wrong way, where he's not willing to self-improve, he's just willing to burn the entire world to the ground and start over. Whereas the narrator is at least willing to put in the self-improvement work with the support groups, and his push to better himself in that way and not become a destructive force that's willing to burn the entire world to the ground in order to make a point. So that's one thing I really did enjoy about the book, as it's sort of the dichotomy of self-improvement and being willing to work on yourself with the narrator, and Tyler's ideology of, alright, forget this. The world has to be torn down before it can be restarted in its proper place, basically. At least that's how I read Tyler's ideology. If you guys read it in a completely different way, leave your interpretation of his ideology in the comments, as I would really interested to see what you guys think of Tyler's ideology. Overall, I can really understand why Chuck Palahniuk's Fight Club has become such a cult classic book, and even the film has really been popular, because it's such an interesting film and story in general that has a lot to say about society in general, and I really recommend reading this book if you guys want a kind of thought-provoking book that isn't too long. So I would definitely recommend checking out Fight Club. Thank you guys for checking out the video. I know I have not posted in a while. Sorry about that. I have got several videos in the works that should be hopefully coming out soon once I get around to finishing everything. They will be up on the channel, so look forward to that. If you guys want to check out my social media, my Instagram, TikTok, and Discord RLRM book reviews, as always, I will put links to everything down in the comments so you guys can go and check those out. Down in the comments, if you guys have book recommendations you want me to check out in the future, leave those down in the comments. That is going to be it for me for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do not forget, like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you do not miss a video. I will see you guys in the next video, and don't forget, keep on reading.